Hello everyone and welcome to MT Creations Brick Builds. Although this time we are not building, this time we are touring. So I've been doing some spring cleaning and clearing up some shelves and stuff, and I'm thinking about decommissioning some of my Lego sets, putting them in bags and storing them for way later on when I move out and I can put them up again. And before I take away some of my displays, I thought I might as well tour everything, all the Lego stuff in my room before it all changes up. I do have some new sets that I have not built yet, but um, I'm not gonna wait till I finish those for the tour. I'm just gonna have it now because I for one, I do need the space, and I don't know, it's just the timing and everything is just where it's at. So this is not my full collection as of right now because I have unbuilt sets, but we're gonna just go through everything anyway as it is, and this won't be the last tour or only tour that I make for this series. I'm sure when I move out and put up my Lego collection again, I will do another grand tour of everything. So, and another thing I do want to know is, I'm gonna be decommissioning some Legos, and I think I'm gonna do some videos on that, because I thought it'd be interesting to make some videos where instead of building Lego sets, I'm destroying them. But maybe I'll talk about some interesting things and or whatever. So, I mostly just wanna I wanna decommission some of these sets. I want to decommission some of these sets back here. This is too new. I'm going to leave that as it is. But, well, I will get to all that when I get to all that. It's not important now. Let's get on with the tour. I love rambling a little too much, don't I? I feel like I should start up here with Lego Voltron because this was like the big main Lego set that really kicked off the whole collection. So I have two Lego collections. I have the display collection and I have the play collection. So I have all the sets up here that I display, and downstairs in my basement I have all sorts of other like old Lego City sets and stuff that I used to play with, and it's just a bunch of jumbled up pieces and bins, and that's my quote unquote play collection. But this Voltron started out the display collection because it's so grand and it's so cool, and when I first displayed it, I knew that I like the idea of displaying my Legos in my room. So this is where it started, and it's a really cool set. Unfortunately, I will be decommissioning this one for now. I mean, I will be decommissioning all of them for when I move out. So it's not going to be forever. He will come back, but it'll be sad to not see him in my room anymore until I move out. I feel like I gotta do what I gotta do. So here he is. There's quite the Voltron display here in general. I have this old 3D printed face of Voltron I made back in like 2018. And then this little guy, this was another little set that was clearly based off of Voltron. So it's all a very themed Voltron section here. Speaking of themed sections, here's the Transformers section. I have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. I'm waiting on getting Soundwave so I can display them there next to them. And decommissioning Voltron will definitely make some space for that down the line. Over here, I have a Bowser just sitting there chilling with some little Mario stuff hidden here. I have the 100th anniversary Walt Disney camera because it is really cool, and I really wanted this Walt Disney figure in the classic Mickey and Minnie. Pretty neat. Here we have another themed section to Wall-E, minus the pigeon. That's just there. There's pigeons everywhere in my room. There's one up here. There's one over here, and there's two of them here. There's usually another one here, but I have him somewhere else currently. He's like my travel pigeon. But anyway, here's my Wall-E section, my Wall-E display. I have some old Wall-E toys here. They're not Lego. This was like my favorite childhood Wall-E. Like he actually cubes up. I have a toy of Mo, and I have one of Eve stuck back there. I started out with this one, obviously, and this Lego Wall-E is very special because he has the recalled joint. The joint on him is not strong enough to really support the weight of his head in certain poses, and Lego had to recall him or send out like instructions on how to fix it, and they kind of reissued the set with the fix. So I have a pretty rare item here on my hands. And Wall-E's my favorite Pixar movie of all time. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So, of course, naturally, I must have a dedicated Wall-E shelf. After Lego Wall-E, of course, I got the BrickHeadz. And then I found these guys at Five Below, and it was kind of funny seeing this whole, from big to small scaling thing. And then recently, of course, I got the newest Wall-E and Eve, and they came with Mo, and of course I put Mo in front of my original toy Mo. So that's my little Wall-E section, and I have a pigeon here. This is from a 3-in-1 set, but I dare not build the other variants because the pigeon is all I need. There's nothing really Lego over here in this section of my desk, but I do have a little Lego Mixels and some Muppet and Donald Duck. I also have this little mock of a Epcot Horizons ride vehicle. I have a much better build downstairs. I should display that one. Nothing Lego over here, but down here, and excuse the mess, we're still spring cleaning. Everything's gonna be all jumbled up. I have these flowers here. I got these sunflowers at Disney Springs, I believe. And then there's these roses that my girlfriend gifted to me, which is really nice. Here we have the Apollo 11 lunar lander. I love this one so much. It's really impressive. It's a really cool build, and I love the way it sits here on my desk. Although I think I'm going to decommission this one as well, sadly. Over here on my desk, sorry it's very dusty, still going to clean that up. I have this radio, which is one of my favorite Lego sets. I love the functionality of this thing. You can like actually turn the dial and everything and turn it on and off, and still works pretty well. I love the mechanism in it. I love that you can put a phone inside, and I actually did use it at one point to play music out of my phone, or some like, I don't know, ambience to help me sleep. I would just put my phone through here, and it would help me wake myself up a little better by having to dig my phone out of the back of this thing and keep me out from oversleeping. Here we have the one of my newest additions is the Luxo Junior lamp with the ball. I freaking love this one. I love Pixar, and I love all the references that came with this lamp. I'm gonna make a separate MT Creations Brick Builds video on this soon, where I want to build the eye, and I think that'd be a fun addition to this whole display. Alright, and now we're here at my bookshelf. There's a lot to unpack here, so let me just start. over here, we're gonna go left to right. So I have this piggy bank. I have no idea how much money is in it, but there's a lot. It's really heavy. It's just all coins in there. I think when I was little, we used it as a well, not when I was little, more like when I was like in middle school. We used it as a swear bank for my mom, just for fun. It was just a silly thing we did. So every time she said a swear, she had to put a coin in the pig. She doesn't swear that often. I think most of this, half of this is just my own savings. But back here, I have that, like, I think it was the Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker scene Lego set. Here I have the Doctor Who set. I love this one so much. I had the pieces to build a stone lightsaber for the Weeping Angel. So that's what's going on here. I'm going to decommission this set, but I'm going to keep the minifigures out because it's just funny. I think I'm also going to keep the Daleks out too, because I love that I have a toy of the Daleks that these are based off of, because, you know, there's so many different Dalek types, but these are the same as this one, so it's cool. It's cool having that. Back here is Tiago Catarino's legendary ship in a bottle. Tiago is a renowned Lego designer who is a really big YouTuber in the Lego community, if you don't know him. And I have this set, which those are his initials over there, right there. He designed the set, and it's one of my favorites. Really cool. I'm kind of afraid to decommission this one because it's made of those brittle brown bricks. So good luck to future me when I need to pack this up and move it. Maybe I'll find a way to just stuff it in a box carefully and not take it apart. This is one of those that I don't want to take apart. There's some Lego sets that I will decommission, and then there's those that I do not want to take apart. My Lego Titanic, which we'll get to, is one of those. Over here is the Haunted Mansion, one of my favorite Disney rides, although this is the Disneyland version. I never rode the Disneyland version, but they only had the Disneyland version, so I got the Disneyland version. But it's still cool, still same ride. I love the Haunted Mansion. And back here, under one of my favorite childhood Transformer toys, is the Lincoln Memorial. It kicked off this America collection that I kind of have in Lego. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not the biggest America fan right now. I mean, this country has not to get all patriotic and stuff. This country has given me a home and nice friends and stuff, but also being a multinational citizen, I can't express 100% love for the U.S. But, you know, I guess I am patriotic enough to have a Lego America collection, where I have the Lincoln Memorial, I have the Statue of Liberty, and I have the U.S. Capitol, although that one I have decommissioned long ago. Oh, and I have the Chicago and New York skyline sets too, so I guess those count as part of the America collection. Lego, when are you gonna come up with a Spain collection? Come on, I need some Spain representation. Anyway, this Jane Goodall set. Rest in peace, Jane Goodall. This came with the Lego Titanic, and this is funny because it didn't come with the sticker, the official sticker, so I just made this and put that on there with that. I think I'm gonna decommission this one along with these two and the Doctor Who set, but they have made a nice little place here on my shelf. Down here we have quite the Star Wars collection, and then quite the Back to the Future collection. I did get the Speed Champions DeLorean set, and I do have yet to build that one, but when I do build it, I'm just gonna plop it on here to go with my Playmobil DeLorean, and of course the main Lego DeLorean. It would be cool to complete it with the original Lego DeLorean that came out with the Lego Dimensions release, but it's so ugly, I don't even care to have it on, I'll be honest. I'm not like a must-have everything type of collector. I just collect what I like. I collect what I want. The Bowser that I have up here, I didn't even collect that because I'm a huge Mario fan. I just loved the building techniques that make the head turn and swivel and the mouth open up, and it's like a puppet, and that's what really drew me towards that set. But since then, I have become a larger Mario fan, so you know it all came together. So here's my my mini Star Wars collection. I have more Star Wars sets than this, obviously. This is just where I have a good chunk of it. This really cool Millennium Falcon. I don't have the space or money for the classic, or not the classic, but like the popular huge Millennium Falcon. So this is as good as it's gonna get for me, and this is perfect. This is the kind of Millennium Falcon I've been wanting anyway, because it's just nice, it's small, it's compact, and it's cool. And it's still just as detailed. I don't need no minifigures for it. I just want the Millennium Falcon. It is just very bold and just awesome, nostalgic. I love Star Wars. This is just wow. This is all I need. This is all I need. And here I have a mini one, and then a mini one, and I think I have a mini one, a mini one somewhere, but it might be downstairs in storage. And here I have a Star Destroyer. Any nano block polar bear back there. He's trying to fit in with the Legos, but he knows he's not a real Lego, so he's just hiding all the way in the corner. I don't think I'm going to decommission anything from this shelf, maybe except for this bunny. It's just so out of place, but I do love it. It is cute. I will bring this back out someday. Back here, I have, Lumiere and Cogsworth. I love these two because I love how posable they are. And part of my whole Pixar collection here, I have, Squirt and Nemo with a spider on top of them for some reason. And then here's the whole Back to the Future stuff. All right, final Lego shelf here. Well, these aren't Legos, but they're just kind of part of the display. I do need to put this on a shelf with my picture of me and Peter Cullen. I do have a little mini shelf for this one. But anyway, that's something different. I have the Baby Pigs birthday party set with all the little baby animals. It's kind of funny to think these are outdated now because Minecraft rolled out the new, or they're going to roll out the new like baby update. I mostly got this set because it came with this brick built creeper, and I just love this thing. I got this way after this. If this came out first, I probably wouldn't have this, but you know what? I have a neat little hierarchy of creepers. So this is the Minecraft collection plus creeper collection because I have this creeper, like I have this huge creeper. I have this medium creeper. I have the mini figure scale creeper. I have it back here in I have the mini creeper, and of course I have the original creeper, and they're just all in the same area. And of course I have a creeper collection. My original YouTube username was Mining Creeper too, so of course I'm gonna have a Lego creeper collection. I do love this creature. It is a really cool frightening. Why aren't you just fine? Be that way. Don't be in a cool pose anymore. What do you mean you don't want to? What do you mean you don't want to pose for me anymore? Come on. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's held his foot up for so long anyway. He deserves a break. I'll let this one slide. I am impressed with myself for doing this. I have the crafting table set, and on top of it, I have the original Lego Minecraft set. I'm so glad I did not take that apart, although it did need some fixing up, but not too much. I left it very very put together, and I'm so glad I did not lose these guys. So it just kind of completes the whole ensemble here. And moving on over here, my favorite Lego Spider-Man set. This is one of my very favorites. It's I love that movie. I love the No Way Home movie, and I just had to have this with all the characters. And I of course I have the Sandman add-on, and the Sandman came with an Electro, and this set came with an Electro, so I put them together because you know what? It's a multiversal battle, so who cares? I love this one. Maybe when I move, I can see about not decommissioning this one and just putting it in a box. Last but not least, we come to my dresser. We'll start over here. This is not Lego. This is just my Thomas the Tank Engine display. But back here, there's a bunch of Lego. I have Han Solo and Chewie brickheads. I have Mandalorian and Grogu. I have some mocks back here from long ago. I have the Adventure Time characters because I love Adventure Time. I have some of the Dimensions stuff here as well. They're just kind of jumbled back here. I need to find a better display for them someday. And these are from that Disney Duo set, the other ones. I was less interested in these ones, so I just kind of stuck them back here. Up here, just some ducks waiting to be put on a Jeep or something. I don't know. I'm not interested in Jeeps. I just have a little mini rubber duck collection. Anyway, one of my pride and joys, one of my favorite sets is this Lego Indiana Jones set that they came out with, because I grew up with the original and I still have it back here. All the pieces for it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to put it back the way it was, but I still want to display it with this one. I still wanted it to be near the new one because I still have it, and I want to remember that I still have it, obviously. And I love this because they literally rebooted my favorite childhood Lego set. And I love all the features. Uh-oh. Jeez. I don't know if the Lego pieces are getting tired or something. Maybe we should keep the ball down so it doesn't stress the bricks out so much. But I love the features. You got the door here that just comes down. I added this mod that's based off of Weird Al Yankovic's UHF movie because the movie opens up with a parody of the opening to Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I made a video about this. I'm very proud of this. This will always be part of this for me. Like I don't think this is another set I don't think I want to really decommission. I think I want to keep this the way it is when I move out. Some sets are just easier. Some sets I can just decommission. I can just build them again later on. But there's some sets that are too special to really just want to take apart. And as much as I love the building experience, I don't know. I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I care for building it again. But anyway, this UHF display will always be part of this. I also did this because I wanted to display this with the original Lego Indiana Jones figure instead of the new one because I didn't really like it that much. So I took the new one and turned it into Weird Al Yankovic instead. All right, up here on the top, I have a whole bulk of my Lego collection. Up here, we have the Lego Friends apartment set with the Central Perk set because I love that show. One of my favorite sitcoms ever, next to my very favorite sitcom ever, The Office. I am so happy to have this set. I love this set so much. I'm happy it exists as an official Lego set. So yeah, I have the favorite sitcom section here. Although I will decommission the apartments, and I'm going to decommission all the Friends sets because it's taking up a lot of space, and I know it's a lot. I don't really want to take it all apart and then build it again, but this one's, I don't know. I care for it less enough that I can put up with that. It is special. I do love it. I do love these sets, and I do want to keep them displayed wherever I go next in life. But for right now, I think I'm ready to just put them away. Back here, continuing my America collection, I have the Statue of Liberty and the Statue of Liberty. And I have the Skyline sets here. And then there's the Lego Titanic. I'll get to that last because that was just huge. So here's my Lego upset. My Lego upset. It's very disappointed. I love this one. I really want to get that that Lego set of Kevin and Doug, so it can go with this. I love Up. It's like my favorite Pixar movie, second to WALL-E. Here's the Thanos collection. I think I got this at a convention. And then that was a set already. It was so ridiculous, the idea of Thanos in a mech, so he's just here. And then, of course, gotta have the gauntlet. Back here I have the Galileo set that came with crap, wait, what did that come with? I think this came with the Indiana Jones set, which is kind of fitting in a way. Here's the TARDIS, separate from the rest of the Doctor Who set, because I do want to keep the TARDIS out on its own. I do love just having the TARDIS by itself with one of my favorite doctors from Doctor Who. I don't know who these guys are. They're just kind of chilling. Those are just random minifigures. Here I have the Polaroid camera because I'm a photographer, and of course I had to have a Lego camera that was functional and it was able to like kind of spit out the little photos. And over here I have another camera, classic Nikon looking film camera. As a photographer, I had to have this one. Here's a little bit of a Spider-Man section. When I move out and I have more space to display my Legos, I want to put all the themed stuff together in the same area. Like I'll put this along with the No Way Home Statue of Liberty, with the No Way Home Statue of Liberty battle, and this too, the Spider-Man mask. I do love the way I displayed this. I kind of did this little alternate reality thing where Spider-Man is Doc Ock and Doc Ock is trying to save people. I got out my own little Lego tracks to put it on because it works with Lego tracks. Here's the extras from the crafting table set. They're just chilling back here. I don't know what to do with them. They're just here. And here's the most recent Lego Mario stuff that I got. The Lego Mario Kart. It's just chilling here until I find something else to do with it. And over here, I have the upscaled minifigure with the custom base that I made for it. So they both have their little base. And finally, we arrive to my pride and joy of my Lego collection, the Lego Titanic, because I absolutely hate the Titanic. It's the worst thing ever. I hate the Titanic. I always hated the Titanic. I never wanted to learn about the Titanic as a child. I never wanted to read about it. I never wanted to know anything that had to do with this ship. I love this set so much. I put some little Titanics on top of it, including my first Lego self-built Titanic. I have had this thing since childhood. And of course, I just had to display it with the actual thing. It's just impressive and huge, and I really hope I find a nice spot for it in the next house that I will live in. We'll see. This is one of those I'm not going to decommission. I'm just going to stuff it in a box. It took me so long to build, and I did love the building experience, but I don't know if I want to go through that again. Maybe someday, I don't know. Maybe someday I will feel like taking it apart for funsies and putting it back together, but not now. Not now. I don't feel like it. It's so impressive, and it's so much to it. I think I'll just be careful with it and keep it together if I can help it. But anyway, that's my collection. I don't think I missed anything, and if I did, then whatever. They'll make it for the next tour. But that's my Lego collection. I don't really have an outro. You saw it all here. I just really want to make another one since the collection got so updated, very updated since the last tour I made. Maybe like I don't know, 4 years ago by now. I don't remember. It was a while. It was a while ago. So that's it. If you enjoyed this, let me know which of my sets you liked seeing the most, I guess. Let me know which of my themed collections you like the most. Like rate my setup. Which one do you like the best? Do you like there's the sitcom section, there's the Thanos section, there's the Spider-Man section, the Titanic section, the Indiana Jones section, there's the Transformers section, there's the Voltron section, there's the Wall-E section, there's the Star Wars section, and the Back to the Future section. There is the wait, and that's the last one. Then there's the Minecraft section. And I do have the Pixar collection too, but they're all splayed out through my room. I have the Lexo Junior lamp. I have the Up House. I have the Squirt and Nemo. What else? I have the Lightning McQueen set, but I haven't built that one yet. What other Pixar stuff do I have? Oh, and the Wall-E, of course. That's the Wall-E section. But so yeah, let me know, which section do you like the most? Which one's your favorite? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to comment down whatever you'd like, and subscribe if you want to see more, because I will make more. I will make videos on the sets I decommission because I think it'd be interesting to make a Lego video where I take apart the set instead of build it. And I don't know, there'll just be more. There'll just be more to come for MT Creations brick builds. So stay tuned.